Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be talking about the best PvP hand cannons. Now I've covered this over the years, however there's been a lot of changes to the meta, and not only that, we've got a few more new hand cannons added to this list. Now if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, drop a like on today's video, and with that said, let's jump straight into it. Massive shout out to Blazing Boost sponsoring today's video. If you guys are struggling to get anything Destiny 2 related, they offer a very good Sherpa service. So if you're struggling to do trials, raids, anything like the end game, this is the place to be. Not only that, they do have a Trustpilot review of over 30,000 with 5-star reviews. And if you guys do use my code Unstoppable at checkout, you will get a 5% discount. Now, I just want to clarify, this is my opinion. Everyone's opinion will be different, but these are just the ones that I do like myself, and I know a lot of top players use these hand cannons, and to be honest, I think it's a decent list. But like I said, if you disagree, that's absolutely fine. Just leave a comment down below saying what your top 5 is, and maybe I'll try them out, and hopefully it will make an updated one in the couple months to come. But with that said, let's jump straight into it. So coming in at the number 5 spot for me is going to be one of my all-time favourites. However, with the new adaptive meta and how it feels in the game at the minute, the Igneous Hammer, still one of the best hand cannons, don't get me wrong, but this thing just isn't as good anymore as I did believe it was. Now, I don't believe you can get this anymore as there is a new Trials hand cannon, but this thing used to be so good. And to be honest, at decent range, it is really good. The roll I've got's not bad, Killing Wind, Rampage, Stability. Would have been better with a range. But I've had a lot of good sort of games with this gun, and to be honest, the hand cannon does feel nice. It's easy to free tap with this at any sort of range, and if you've not tried it and you've got one in the vault, definitely pick one up because it is one to try out, especially if you need a hand cannon for them bigger maps. This 120 is really good for that. Now coming in at the number 4 spot is another 120. Now 120s are still good in the game. The Sturm, honestly, definitely the best 120 in my opinion, especially exotic wise. Now there may be one more on this list yet, I'm not sure, I'm still deciding, but number 4 is definitely the Sturm. Comes with extended barrel, extended mag, storm and stress, and if you pair this with the Drang, it is pretty much an unkillable combo. And to be honest, the range on this thing is probably the best in the game for range hand cannon wise. And the sight on it, a lot of people don't like the sight, but me personally, I think it's really easy to use. Now I do want to say I am using controller, so this opinion is on controller. If you're on keyboard and mouse, it may vary, but for me, the Sturm, one of the most underrated hand cannons in the game. Try it out, trust me, you will be shocked how good this thing performs. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be the Rose. Now the Rose is the first 140 on this list. Now I just recently got this roll slide shot snapshot, but this thing is probably one of the crispiest hand cannons in the game. The recoil on it's really nice. Now the recoil does kick a bit, however I find it kicks towards the head a little bit better than most hand cannons. Maybe that's just me, and like I said, I am on controller, but this thing just feels nice. Plus it is a legendary hand cannon. You can use it with anything you want, unlike some of the others, which gives it a little bit of a bonus. And to be honest, some of the rolls you can get are really good with this hand cannon, and it's definitely one to grind. Also, it's new, so a lot of you guys probably watching this won't have this yet. So jump into Compet, try it out, and not only that, because it is a lightweight frame, the handling on this thing is really good, especially if you're up in the air running. It feels super nice, and you are quite quick while using this hand cannon. That is why it gets the number 3 spot on this list. Now coming in at the number 2 spot, guys, is going to be the Ace of Spades. This was a massive sort of toss up between first place and second place. This thing, I'm pretty sure if you guys have used this or you've seen videos on this hand cannon, you know it is insane. The one thing that does let it down, guys, is its in-air accuracy. It's not great. It's probably one of the worst hand cannons in the air. However, with its intrinsic perk, Memento Mori, reloading after a kill, loads of magazine with a few extra damage bullets, grants radar while aiming down sights. This thing is a 140, but let's be honest, once it's got Memento Mori, and you're at a decent range, it's basically a 120 combined. This hand cannon is insane. The only downfall, like I said, is its in-air accuracy, and it is also an exotic, so you can't pair it with another exotic if you guys are doing that. But comes with high cal, firefly, smooth grip, memento mori. That firefly is also really effective if they are close together, because by getting that kill, it will do damage to your next opponent. And to be honest, you can take out at least 3 people with this hand cannon without dying, even if they are all shooting you, especially if you hit that firefly. I've had that a few times, and to be honest, no other hand cannon can really do that. Number 1 spot is going to have to be the brand new Trials hand cannon. Now, this roll I got first try is absolutely insane. This hand cannon is definitely the best hand cannon by far, in my opinion, especially because it is legendary. Now, the roll I do have, it's accurized, rangefinder and encore with a range masterwork. And as you can see, I've managed to get it to 90 range, 61 stability. And believe me, even on controller, this hand cannon does not move. It does have the best recoil out of any hand cannon, in my opinion. Now, this thing, even at range, it is really good. It's like an in-between of a 120 and a 140. And for a legendary, it is really good. The only reason why it did beat the Ace of Spades, in my opinion, is because it's got better airborne effectiveness. Plus, it's an energy slot. And to be honest, the shotguns in the primary slot are a lot better now than they are in the energy slot. But trust me, try this hand cannon out. If you guys missed it this week, it will come back into rotation. That is going at the number 1 spot. Now, like I said at the start of this video, this is my opinion. You guys love to see my opinions when new hand cannons come into the meta, sort of change the game up. And that is what I have picked for the top 5. It's always changing, so you never know, there may be an updated video. But for now, that is my opinion. If you guys disagree or you agree, leave a like. Let's discuss it down in the comment section. Some people may think I'm mad for not putting a certain hand cannon on, but like I said, it all varies on your play style and how you play. But as always, guys, I will catch you in the next one.